Welcome to another episode of St Vincent Untold Stories. On this episode, we look at Ricardo McAfee, aka General Shrek. Just imagine a bad man having a charger sheet longer than Argyle alongside church. You know how much our charges are that be. And when I say charges, I'm not talking about a petty theft, pray the larceny and those are petty things. No, sir. Just imagine being accused of sending a baby to Dovecat. Big ups to all of my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon if you wish to see more videos like this one. Do you remember recently I did an episode with the 5 men that were recently sent to Dovecat in the mass Dovecat ascending? Yes, I remember one time I mentioned the name Monty Hillocks when I told you that it was alleged that a business deal went wrong and some popo got beaten off inside a house. Yes, sir, man, it was alleged that some men were checking substance, and one of the men stole some substance, and they accused a different man of taking some of that substance, and the man them decided, say, you know what, we'll go for them a beat off some popo. Attack. When the smoker cleared, the baby was sent to Dovecat. 2 men were arrested and charged. One of those individuals was Ricardo McAfee, General Shrek, and another man by the name of Jason. So some allegations were made that Monty sold out the man them. But you see, Monty never gave a statement. Sometimes some bad man might say him do it, but me not go and quote go talk. So the man them decided to say them a page Monty. So Monty decided to say no, so me not talk. So the men were freed. But they were later picked up again because the officers decided to say no, sir. Somebody have to take a rap for this. You think it easy? This is featured in the headline news saying a baby center to Dovecat. And no one was charged. Somebody must have paid the penalty. One time, Shrek did not come off our mission and drop in a Union Island. The man make a whole heap of money down a grenade and decided as a money check in that time. We are going to rent a room and relax for a while. Shrek was in a room with a female companion and they were doing some serious doing. Money pan table, bottle of whiskey and all them things. You know, me tell you a bad man do doing already and bad man get tired out. So Shrek make a job and bad man run in and just do so tack. And Shrek pick up and can. It is alleged that one time Shrek was in Grenade. He went there to collect some funds. The man them say Shrek them did send out some green substance. And the boy them give Shrek and them tough chatter tell the man them say look here, all that money gone. No money not there for your boy. So Shrek catch a boat and push her down. Who tell that boy who Shrek? It is alleged that Shrek run in and just do so tack. And take out the boy one time. Them say the man them was on an ends. And Shrek never care who they are wrong. Shrek just run in and just attack. Everything inside the pickup can. I remember I told you that when the 5 men were recently sent to Dovecat, that was not the only mass Dovecat ascending, that there was more before that. General Shrek was involved in one of those mass popo happenings. Yes, man. Shrek did the buy and shop a lime out of Diamond Dairy. Shrek playing loose ball roll. And now watch him back. Some bad man running from out of nowhere and do so tack. The man them decided to say them go wet up everything. Wet. It is alleged that the kind of sad print Shrek make. Not even Usain Bolt could beat that record. Shrek fly through the window. Straight as on a bank and disappear one time. You see when another smoker cleared. Another man was sent to Dovecat. When the police arrived on the scene, Shrek returned. Shrek said, me the boy them come for. Officer, I say, kind of jump to me and come back. You know, hear the man them come and try to wet up everything. Tack. No, sir. Them boy. One time, a bad man from the Pals Avenue area was chilling on our hands. Chi bad man run up and do so tack, 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 tack. And the bad man pick up some. Boy, them say the bad man say no, sir, like this are my time. When the smoker cleared, the bad man point out a second to the bad man. You see, the bad man, that it was alleged that Shrek them went for. He's related to one of other men that recently passed away in the recent Dovecat ascendings. You see, those are two relatives. About 1,000 attempts were made on their lives already to get them to Dovecat. But the allegations are that the men were monked. They had special powers. So when time someone went there for them, they say they could not be sent to Dovecat because the man them had special gatherings. They remember the Jamaican artist, Valiant, do a song called Science. Well, that's true. Someone involved in a science. I remember when I was a boy, two bad man was involved in some popo thing. And one of the bad man was close range inside a car with a popo. And the man them cut off the mouth of the popo to make sure that the bad man got it good. Boy, when the bad man release, nothing now come out, the thing jam. The bad man frightened it. The bad man say, oh, this is a jam. And the bad man face no he, and he face no the bad man. Boy, them say the bad man jump out the car one time because it was a kind of setup thing. But the man got frightened when the thing jam. You see, after the thing in Paul's Avenue, when the bad man them call up a Shrek and name. The bad man didn't went to court and give no evidence. It was the same. You see, the allegations that there were witnesses around and they called the other man name. But you see, the bad man from Paul's Avenue, he did not sell out because that was the street good. Bad man don't tell. Do you remember earlier on in the episode I told you that Shrek had gone to Grenada with a boat and they accused him of sending a man to Dovecat. Boy, the man then boot up on Shrek in Karaku while he was transporting some substance. One of the officers them down there said, boy, you know how long we are looking for you. Back a Grenada, you're going to go to 20-something years, just like one Sheldon Bean. There are some people who would make a judgment without watching the Untold Stories. I told you before, Untold Stories has been here since 2019. Long before some of those channels that you are comparing the Untold Stories to. You see, we know that some vloggers are following us. Because every time we do an episode, they are repeating some of our episodes. You see, they splice out things from our stories to make their jobs easy. There are some pictures that only Untold Stories and our sources had. And they took them from our videos and reposted them because they were not published on the media nowhere else. So we know that they are following the Untold. But you see, the Untold Stories is on a mission to get the guys in St Vincent involved in badness rehabilitated. We need to be in a safer place. It is alleged that a long time the man them go off a Shrek. They even burnt the Shrek house flat to the ground. Yes, the man them na meet Shrek one time and decided say everything has to go. And now you see the connection, right? And I continue to tell these youths on the block. It have a difference between bad man and rude boy. You can't be no bad man and you can't fly out. Push out by a boat to a different country. So when anything wrong, you can't disappear. Look at what's going on right now. Even some of the bad men from the other side. And it was alleged that one that picked up a corner during the 5 Dovecat ascendings flew out. Plenty of the bad men them fly out. So you see, when you push up a badness, you have to have a little money to back you. You see, in a St Vincent, it have some cool man. Some man with a dog heart. But if you don't trouble them, they won't trouble you either. You see, Shrek and them just don't go around troubling the people. You have to interfere with them. It's not a man going to just run up in one place and decide, say, 10 innocent men is standing there and make us go after them. No, son, that's how it work. You have to do them man something for them man retaliate. What we need right now is a peaceful society. Just recently, a young lady from the Dorsetshire Hill area was sent to Dovecat. And I did an episode on her. And remember I told you that the reward seemed rather small to many. So they have put on some more money on the reward. Now they are offering $10,000 for someone to come forward. And in another scenario, with the 5 men that were sent to Dovecot, the police is offering a reward of $50,000. They say time hard. So you see the police are playing a cat and mouse game. They know that someone might eventually come forward. Because when man have $50,000, you only get that opportunity of winning the lotto.